And the community at NYU, and in particular NYU Wagner School of Public Service, really breeds those type of people, those individuals that want to give back to their community, want to support your personal and professional growth. And so I just love engaging with individuals that care. My name is Jayson Browder. I attended New York University's Wagner School of Public Service. I was in the executive MPA program. It was a joint degree program between NYU's Wagner School of Public Service and the University College of London School of Public Policy. Not only was the caliber of New York University what I was looking for, there was also two other components that drew me to the school. One was the program specifically at NYU Wagner. It also had an international component that I was yearning to have and experience. And then the second piece to this was the post-graduation prospects of going to NYU Wagner. In particular, I was looking to obtain a Presidential Management Fellowship, which is the premier flagship program in the US government for federal service for their senior executive service. And NYU Wagner School in particular had always been a top producer of PMFs. I ended up creating Veterans in Global Leadership, which is a 501c3 based in Washington, D.C., as my capstone project. There's been over 100 veterans that have come through our program. We actually had the first class of 14 fellows come through New York University's Wagner School of Public Service. Of those 14 fellows, they earned close to $500,000 worth of scholarships and fellowships. I think it's important to always give back. That was instilled at me at a young age through my grandparents who raised me, and also through public service. What I'd say to students at NYU or alumni is to stay engaged. And it doesn't have to be large. You don't have to start a nonprofit. It can be just small steps, whether that's a coffee with a professor, whether that's a phone call with a classmate that you haven't spoken to in a long time. You would be surprised at the joy that can bring, and also positive things in the future.